A brand positioning statement helps you easily and succinctly sum up what you do. In this video, I'm going to share with you one simple template that you can use every single time so that you can have confidence whenever you present who you are and what you do. I remember when I first started my business and people would ask, so what do you do? And I would get so flustered because I wasn't sure what to say. I changed what I was going to say depending on who I was talking to, depending on what I was doing that week, depending on a book I might have read. I didn't have clarity, I didn't have focus, and because of that, I didn't have confidence until I discovered the brand positioning statement formula one of my mentors shared with me. It's basically a 3-part, very simple statement that you can fill in the blanks, and it helps to position who you are, what you do, who you do it for, why you do it, and maybe even you can add on your own little special touch, which I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. So your brand positioning statement really is as much for you as it is for your audience, because it can give you that feeling of certainty of knowing who you are, what you do, and how to share it in a compelling way with others. Now, one thing to keep in mind though, is you may have different brand positioning statements for different scenarios. You might have one when you're speaking in front of a certain audience, and you might have another when you're attending a networking meeting full of your ideal clients. So it's important that you be flexible, but also that you have focus. So what I recommend you doing is taking this template, using it the first time with your overall brand, and then maybe taking a look at, can you create new positioning statements for each of your offerings or for each of your audiences. So the very simple template is, I help X do Y so that Z. So X, Y, and Z are fill in the blanks. I help X, X being this audience or this ideal client, do Y, this is the thing that I do for them, so that Z, so that they can have this outcome. And then the one extra special little bonus thing that you can add is without W, without this thing that they fear or that they don't want. So I'll give you my example. I help thought leaders and speakers, authors, and coaches to monetize their magic and their content in new ways so that they can make a bigger impact without sacrificing their lifestyle in the process. Here's another example. My client and friend, Leanne Webster. She's an email marketing expert. So hers would sound like this. I help expert entrepreneurs do email marketing so that they can drive new leads without spamming people. One more example. One of my clients and friends, Albert Pellichet, is a coach for men. I'm going to do it as if I were him. I help men facing a midlife crisis be more resilient and focused so that they can find freedom and fulfillment without a mistress, Maserati, or mandated child support. So notice how his little extra without phrase also leads you to understand that the people that he's targeting, his ideal audience, are married men. So what is your brand positioning statement? Help X, who do you serve at the highest level? Now, not just like who could you serve, but who do you really love to work with? What do you do for them? What problem do you solve for them? What solution do you provide? Why is that solution important? What does it bring to them and to the world? And what is that thing that they're afraid of, that they don't want, something that you know that they have an objection to? So that's your Z. I help X do Y so that Z without this thing. So that's how you create a great brand positioning statement. Now, if you want to get more leads online and you want to know where to put your brand positioning statement, then go download my free guide, How to Get Your Whole Brand Online in One Afternoon. It's called Googleicious. Enjoy.